Good evening, Raja Rajeshwari.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Priyasha. Yeah. Good evening, children. Yeah. Yes, start working. So today I'm going to take rest. In the sense you're going to work. I'm going to come around and see how you work. All right. We're almost winding up with quadratic equations. I'm still to send the images. I started sending, but I've not completed yet. You will receive some more. We've understood more than what I've sent in the on WhatsApp. So I'll send the remaining today. All right. Yeah. Start working with the first one. Online students, work the first one. Yeah, constructed the equation. No, still going. Okay, fine. So out of a group of swans, 7/2 times the square root of the number 7/2 times the square root of the number are playing on the shore of the tank. So let the total number of swans be X in the first place. Let the total number of swans be X. Okay. So what is 7 by 2 times, meaning 7 by 2 into what? The square root of the number. This is the number. X is the number of swans. The square root of the number X, square root of, so square root of X, 7 by 2 times 7 by 2 into root X. 7 by 2 into root X. Let the total number of swans be X. Okay. So 7 by 2 times meaning into the square root of the number meaning the total number of swans. So the total number of swans is X. Now these are playing on the shore of a tank. Okay. The two remaining ones. So two remaining ones are playing with enormous fight in the water. So that means plus 2. The two remaining ones. Okay. What is the total number of swans? Is equal to X. Yes or no? That's the equation, because the number of swans playing on the shore of the tank plus the two others fighting in the water or playing in the water is equal to the total number X. They're in groups in two different places. 7 by 2 times the square root of X on the shore of a tank, and 2 remaining in some other place. When you add these two, it's equal to the total X. Okay. So now, how do you construct the equation? So let root X be equal to Y. Let root X be equal to Y. So now square this on both the sides. Square this on both the sides. What do you get? Root X the whole square is X is equal to Y square. So for root X, if you replace Y, for X you must replace Y square. If root X is Y, then what is X? Square root on both the sides. So you will get X is equal to Y square. So what's the equation? 7 by 2 into Y plus 2 is equal to Y square. So this is the quadratic equation. Solve. Finished? Yeah, what are the values of Y? 8 and minus 1. Y is equal to 8, Y is equal to minus 1, is it? You haven't still completed. Find X. 64 and 64 and 1. 1 is not possible, no, because 2 are playing on the shore, meaning 2 are playing somewhere else. So 1 cannot be the total number of first ones. So it is 64. Okay. So what is the mathematical concept? Quadratic equations. And what is the value? So that is just what you see. The value need not be one unique answer. You know, each of us interpret or see the situation in a different way. So what can be the value here? We can just say friendship, or there are some of them playing, no? On this, two are fighting. Leave the ones who are fighting, but there are friends who are also playing. You know, on the shore of a tank. So you can just say like unity, strength, or you know, friendship, whatever. Yeah. Raja Rajeshwari and Priyasha able to solve the equation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
it is 7y 7 by 2y plus 2 is equal to y square. So that means 7y by 2 plus 2 is equal to y square. Okay, so common denominator is 2. So 7y plus 4 on cross multiplying, you'll get is equal to 2y square. So the equation is 2y square minus 7y minus 4 is equal to 0. So splitting the middle term, 2y square minus 8y plus y, correct? Minus 4 is equal to 0. So 2y, y minus 4 plus 1, y minus 4 is equal to 0. So you get 2y plus 1. How did you get minus? You said something else. Am I right, children? Am I solving it right? Yeah. Or y is equal to 4, right? Okay, 4. Y is equal to minus 1 by 2 or y is equal to 4. Now we have to find x, not y. What is x? X is equal to x is equal, see here, what is x? Y square. Okay, so y is this, so y square, that is x is equal to y square. I'll do it here. When y is equal to, the slide, we get what? Y is equal to minus 1 by 2 and 4, or y is equal to 4. So when y is equal to minus 1 by 2, x is equal to y square. So you'll get x is equal to minus half the whole square. So x is equal to 1 by 4. Not relevant, no? 1 by 4 swans, not possible. So this is not possible. This is not possible. So when x is equal, when y is equal to 4, x is equal to y square, x is equal to 4 square, x is equal to 16. So the total number of swans 16. Quadratic equation, split the middle term. The two values of y are minus half and 4. Using them, find the corresponding values of x. Done? Done, children? Priyasha and Rajeshwari?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what do we learn out of this equation? When we have root x, the equation is this 7 by 2 times square root of the total number of swans. These are on the shore, plus the 2 remaining is equal to the total number x. So let root x be y. Then x will be equal to y square. Because when root x is y, square is on both the sides. You get x is equal to y square. So in place of x, you must say y square. And in place of root x, it is y. Yeah, so construct the quadratic equation, split the middle term, find the two values of y, and hence find the corresponding values of x. 1 by 4, not possible. So 16. So when it's 16, see here, 7 by 2 into square root of 16 plus 2. So what is this? 7 by 2 into 4, right? 4. So 14 plus 2 remaining. So 16, totally 16 swans. Yeah, next one. Next one. Online students, take down the next question. So a dealer sells a toy for rupees 24. He sells it for 24. That's a selling price and gains as much percent as the cost price of the toy. He gains as much percent as the cost price of the toy. So if the cost price of the toy is X, let the CP. So we're going down to 8th standard where we learned profit and loss. So let the CP of the article or the toy be rupees X. Okay, so then what is the profit percentage? X percent. Profit percent is equal to X percent because he gains as much percent as the CP of the toy. If the CP of the toy is rupees X, his gain percent or the profit percent is X percent. And what is the selling price? What's the selling price? 24 rupees. His selling price is 24. What is that equation that connects CP, profit and selling price? C profit, yeah. Okay, cost price plus the profit is equal to the selling price. Cost price plus the profit is equal to the selling price. That's the equation. CP plus profit is equal to the selling price. What is the cost price? X. What is the profit? 24% of X. Sorry, X percent of X. Sorry, profit is X percent of the CP. Okay, 1 minute. Let me just take a different slide and work it. 1 minute. Yeah. So let the CP of the toy be rupees X. Okay, and profit percentage or gain percentage is given to be X percentage, X percent. And what is the selling price? Rupees 24. And what is that equation that connects all these three? CP plus CP in rupees plus profit in rupees. Not profit as a percentage. Profit in rupees. Profit in rupees. Not profit as a percentage. CP is in rupees, profit is in rupees, is equal to the selling price in rupees. Now, what is the CP in rupees X? Plus, how will you find the profit in rupees? Profit as a percentage is X%. Profit as a percentage is X%. Okay, how do you find? It is X% of the CP, of the CP. See, profit is always profit. If it is given as a percentage, how do you find it in rupees? It is that profit percentage is applied on the cost price. The profit percentage is applied on the cost price. So it is X% of the CP. See, if I say that the CP is say like 500 rupees and the profit percent is say 10%. Profit percent is 10%. What is the profit in rupees? What is the profit in rupees? It's 10% of the CP of 500. Profit as a percentage is 10%. But you don't want that. What is it? Meaning how much money? It's 10% of the cost price. That means 10% meaning 10 by 100. Off means into and cost price is 500. So cancels 50 rupees profit. Rupees only we want. We don't want percentage. 50 rupees profit it is. How did you find it in rupees? Apply it on the CP. Apply the profit percentage on the CP. Even loss percentage is on the CP only. So how did you find the profit margin? 10% of the CP of 500. So what is the percentage here? X% of the CP. Is this correct? Right? Correct. So CPX plus profit in rupees will as a percentage is X% in money. X% profit percentage of the CP is equal to 24 rupees. So X plus X by 100 into X. X% means X by 100 of the CP into X. Off means into X CP is equal to 24. So X plus X square by 100 is equal to 24. Now LCM cross multiply, get the quadratic equation and find the two values of X. I can repeat it in case you don't understand. Priyasha, Rajarajeshwari. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. 20. 20 or minus 1.2. Okay. So 20. So 20% of what is 20% of 20? What is 10% of 20? 2 rupees. So 20% will be 4 rupees. Your answer is correct. Yes, online girls. Working?
Yes, ma'am.
What are the values of X, Raja Rajeshwari?
I got 20.
I got 20, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So X is equal to minus 120 or X is equal to 20. So this is not possible. Minus 120 is not possible. Therefore, the CP of the toy. Therefore, the CP of the toy is rupees 20. So 20 rupees is the CP, 20% is the profit. What is the profit in rupees? 20% of 20 rupees. So it is rupees 4. So the CP 20 plus profit 4 is the SP 24. The cost price is rupees 20. Profit percentage is 20%. How do you find the profit in rupees? It is 20% of the cost price, So it is 20%, meaning 20 by 100 of 20 rupees, which is rupees 4. So then what is the selling price? CP plus profit, which is 20 plus the profit 4 rupees, which is rupees 24. That was what was given to us. Done, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Is the next one. Okay, so this is from the Indian epic Mahabharat. The angry Arjun. So you should write meaning. Okay, read it fast once. The angry Arjun carried some arrows for fighting with Bhishma with half the arrows. No, there's a full stop here with Bhishma. Full stop. The angry Arjun carried some arrows for fighting with Bhishma. With half the arrows, he cut down the arrows thrown by Bhishma on him. And with 6 other arrows, he killed the Rath driver of Bhishma, the chariot driver. Okay. With 1 arrow each, he knocked down respectively the Rath, that is a chariot, the flag, and the bow of Bhishma. Bow and arrow. The bow itself. The bow is gone. So the bow of Bhishma. Finally, with 1 more than 4 times the square root of the arrows, 1 more than 4 times the square root of the arrows, he laid Bhishma unconscious on an arrow bed. If you all know Mahabharata, you can understand what is described here. Okay, so Bhishma unconscious on an arrow bed. Find the total number of arrows Arjun had. So let the number of arrows be X. We'll do this together. Let the number of arrows be X. So now let's start. The angry Arjun carried some arrows for fighting with Bhishma. Okay, with half the arrows. X by 2. Half the arrows, not 1 by 2. Half the arrows, meaning if he carried 100 arrows, half the number of arrows, 100 by 2, 50 arrows, not 1 by 2 half. So X by 2. Let the total number of arrows be X. With half the arrows, so X by 2, he cut down the arrows thrown by Bhishma on him. And with 6 other arrows, so plus 6. With 6 other arrows, he killed the Rath driver of Bhishma. Okay, he used 6 to kill the chariot driver of Bhishma. Okay, with 1 arrow each, he knocked down respectively the chariot, the flag, and the bow. That means totally how much? 3, 3. 1 arrow each. 1 arrow each. So 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1 for the Rath, 1 for the flag, 1 for the bow of Bhishma. Finally, with 1 more than 4 times the square root of the arrows. So see at plus, here, 1 more than 4 times the square root of the arrows. Finally, with 1 more than meaning plus 1. 4 times the square root of the arrows. So square root of the arrow is square root of X. 4 times meaning 4 into root X. 1 more than that, so plus 1. He laid Bhishma unconscious on an arrow bed. So all this equals to X. The total of all these X by 2 plus 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 9 plus, okay, plus 1 more, so plus 10. X by 2 plus 10 plus 4 root X is equal to X. The total number of arrows. Yes or no? Yeah, all this is equal to X. All this is equal to X. You both are distracted today. You're not well? Sorry? Okay, fine. She'll take care. You come forward. Do you want to help her? Okay. You want to wash your face? You can use the washroom and help yourself. Or if you have a handkerchief, wet your handkerchief and keep dabbing it on your eyes instead of rubbing your eyes like that. You have a handkerchief with you? You don't have one? Okay. Yeah. If you want to close your eyes for some time, relax, just leave this and join us from the next one. Yes, children, solve the equation. Finished? Priyasha and Raja Rajeshwari can tell me if you got the answer, the value of X.
100, ma'am.
Yes, Priyasha?
100.
Yeah, what is the value of X?
100, ma'am. 10.
100. Very good. Can I get a picture of your answer on WhatsApp?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please do it. 100. Huh? Four arrows is not possible because sorry. Yeah, thank you. -2. Correct. 4 is not possible because we know he used more arrows than 4, right? 6 and all that we saw. So that's not possible. So 100 arrows. Is this over? Anything you have to write down from this slide? Priyanka, I'll wait. Okay, yeah. Done, children? Please complete the answer. Just because you understood, don't leave the answer half the way. Completed? Lakshmi, you finished? Understood? Okay. The other questions you can answer what mathematical concept, quadratic equations, and which value should be promoted. Am I reading it right here? Which value should be promoted in this problem? Done the third one. Please take down the fourth question, children. Online students. And in the meantime, please answer the third subdivision of the third question. Which values should be promoted in this problem? Yeah, answer for the fourth one. All right. So the fourth one says doctors advise brisk walking in the morning to remain fit. If a person had walked 1 kilometer per hour faster, if a person had walked 1 kilometer per hour faster, he would have taken 15 minutes less to walk 3 kilometers. So what is the distance? 3 kilometers. And the speed, usual speed, and then usual speed plus 1. Distance is fixed, 3 kilometers. Speed, we have two speeds. One is the usual speed, the usual rate of walking, and the other is the usual rate of walking plus 1. Okay, so we have two speeds. And it's given if a person had walked 1 kilometer per hour faster, he would have taken 15 minutes less to walk 3 kilometers. Find the original rate of his walking. Rate of walking meaning speed. Okay, find the original rate of his walking. So, see you. Now I'm just writing an equation in words first. Okay, so I'm writing difference in time taken is 15 minutes because that's what we understand, right? Like there is one usual speed and one new speed which is more than the usual speed, and the difference in time taken is 15 minutes. Like in the usual speed, if I need 1 hour, in the increased speed, I need only 45 minutes. The difference is 15 minutes. That's what is given. He would have taken 15 minutes less to walk 3 kilometers. So that means if my in my usual speed, if I need 1 hour, with the increased speed, I need only 45 minutes. I need 15 minutes less to cover the same distance because I've increased my speed. So that means the difference in time taken is 15 minutes. Correct? 1 hour or 60 minutes minus 45 minutes is equal to 15 minutes, something like that. Okay, it's like this. It's like this, okay? 60 minutes. This is what you usually took. 60 minutes at the usual speed minus 45 minutes in the increased speed. The difference in time is 15 minutes. So like this, difference in time taken, you must not write this. Difference in time taken. Difference in time taken is equal to 15 minutes. Start writing like this. It's 15 minutes. Write this one first. Now, how do you write the difference and how do you construct the equation? How do you find time? Distance by speed. How do you find time? Distance by speed. Speed is equal to distance by time. Time is equal to distance by speed. Okay, so difference in time taken. So original time taken minus the new time taken is equal to 15 minutes, correct? The original time taken minus the new time taken is equal to 15 minutes. Now don't write now, is equal to 15 minutes. What's time? Distance by speed, correct? Distance by speed. What's the distance? 3 kilometers. By what's the speed? X minus what's the new time taken? 3 by x plus 1 because the speed is x, but it increases by 1. So x plus 1 is the new speed. Okay, now where is the time taken more in 3 by x or 3 by x plus 1? 3 by x. Why? Because in 3 by x, x is the meaning when compared to x plus 1, x is small. When compared to x plus 1, x is slow, meaning the speed is less. In 3 by x, the speed is less. So the time taken will be more. In x plus 1 or 3 by x plus 1, the speed is more. So the time taken will be less. See, speed and time are inversely proportional. Speed and time are inversely proportional. Less speed, more time taken. More speed, less time taken for the same distance. So here the distance is the same, 3 kilometers. X is less speed. X plus 1 is more speed. X is less speed when compared to X plus 1. X plus 1 is more speed. So where is the time taken? So X is less speed. So time taken is more there. X plus 1 is more speed. So time taken is less there. So this is here the time taken is more. Here the time taken is less. That's how you should write it. This difference is 15 minutes or 15 by 60. You should write this 15 by 60 because it should be in hours, not in minutes. Because your speed here, 1 kilometer per hour, X kilometers per hour. So this is the equation. This is the equation. So if you want to break down into steps, so start writing like this. Let the original speed or original rate of walking or original speed be X kilometers per hour. Distance is equal to 3 kilometers. So original time taken. Why are you not writing, Pranav? Original time taken is equal to distance by speed, that is 3 by X hours. Let the new speed be X plus 1 kilometers per hour. Distance is the same, 3 kilometers. So the new time taken is the same formula, distance by speed, which is 3 by X plus 1 hours. Now the difference in time taken. Here the speed is less, so time taken is more here. Time taken is more. Here the time taken is less. Why in the second case the time taken is less? Because speed is more, X plus 1, speed is more. Why in the first one the time taken is more? Because X speed is less. Now how will you write the difference? Always more minus less is only the difference. When you're writing the sum, you can write anyways. When you're adding, you can write in any order. When you're writing the difference, more time taken minus less time taken is equal to the difference in time taken. When you're subtracting, it will be my age minus your age, not your age minus my age. I'm elder, so my age minus your age is the difference in age. So more time taken minus less time taken. So difference in time is equal to 15 minutes, which is 15 by 60 hours. So more time taken, that is 3 by X, minus less time taken, 3 by X plus 1, is equal to 15 by 60 or 1 by 4. X is 3 or minus 4. 3 or minus 4, correct? Yeah, that's on the equation 3 by X, 3 by X. X into X plus 1 is a common denominator. So 3 into, 3 common. We can take 3 common. Yeah, one positive, one negative value. Correct? So x is equal to -4, which is not possible, or x is equal to 3. So the original rate of walking is 3 kilometers per hour. 3 kilometers per hour. More 90% of the questions in quadratic equations. In 90% of the questions in quadratic equations, the equation will be constructed like this. The difference always, whichever is more minus less is equal to the difference. Most of the questions will have equations like this. Finished? Priyasha and Rajeshwari, done?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the next one. Anybody wants the answer? All of you finished? See, x plus 5 kilometer per liter is a speed. Kilometer per liter. So for 1 liter, it's able to go more now. In 1 liter of petrol, it's able to cover more distance, x plus 5 kilometers. Earlier, what was it? X kilometers per liter, only x kilometers per liter. After servicing the engine, x plus 5 more distance for the same 1 liter. You'll have vacations for Christmas, all of you? No? But it's a Sunday. You don't know, Montfort? Going so hectic, no? Just 10th standard. What do you blame for the hectic schedule you have? Don't you think it's the school timings? School timings. 6 hours of school is enough. 9:30 to 3:30 is enough. Why is the school providing extracurricular activities? We send children to school for academics. Sports we'll take care. You do only academics properly. Why do you do yoga? Why do you do, like whatever? Do academics properly. We'll take care of. Why all that? 2 6, then one some 2 3 classes a week for PT. where children are supposed to do exercise. That's it. Yoga, make it optional. Meaning, children who want it come early and take part. Don't make it a part of the school. 9:30 to 3:30 is more than enough. Then you get more time in the morning to study. You reach home early. You have time in the evening. All that is now snatched by the school. 8 o'clock we have to be in school, which means you leave at 7:10 or 7:15. Or if you're taking the school bus, still earlier maybe. Then till 5:30 you're in school. And you reach home tired at 6:30. Horrible. And now this competition, if one school changes the time to 5:30, all the other schools also. They are teaching till 5:30, even our school will also make it till 5:30. I studied in the ICSE curriculum, wherein we had different books. We had physics, chemistry, biology, all different books. History, civics, geography, different books. And for 10th standard, we had to study the portions from class 8. I studied, or if I'm wrong, 9. I think from 8th standard, but okay, say I'm wrong, so 9th standard. So we had, I think social studies, we had 3 years portions. And maths and science, 2 years portions. So 9th and 10th. 9th standard, we have volume 1 books. 10th standard, see, math volume 1 is for 9th standard. Math volume 2 is for 10th standard. Both volume 1 and volume 2 for the board exam. Science also. Different books for physics, chemistry, and biology. And from 9th and 10th portions for the board exam. Social studies, all 3 years. Yeah. Which value should be promoted in this problem? What value should be promoted in that problem? So actually, Bhishma is Arjun's grandfather. And in the epic, anyways, we can't say anything about the epic, but that's what happened in the epic. So Bhishma was, oh, that's a big story. So there was that king who had Satyavati as his first wife, through whom he had Bhishma. And then the two other prince, right? Pandu and Dhritarashtra. Yeah, okay, let's not go into Mahabharata. So this Arjun and Bhishma, how are they related? Finish the fifth one, children. Finish the fifth one. Just coming to it. Yeah. I want to hear from both of you, Rajeshwari and Priyasha. What about the fifth one? Working on it? Rajeshwari, Priyasha.
Ma'am, I'm yet to complete it. Ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So again, The third subdivision. So, okay, so I will not go into the epic, but the relation between, Bhishma and Arjun is that of a grandfather and grandson. All right, is that of a grandfather and grandson. So, they loved him. The Pandavas loved Bhishma and his values in life. All right. The Pandavas, they loved the 5 brothers, they loved their grandfather. But when it came to war, they had to, they had to do whatever is needed to protect their side. Correct. So you can say here determination. So he was determined. So that was a part of the warfare there, that he had to fight against Bhishma. That was a part of the warfare. So he was determined, and you have to be strong-minded, no? Do harm to somebody whom you love. That's so difficult. To do harm to somebody you love. So the pain Arjun would have gone through during this act. So probably you just have to mention a few words here. So you can just say determination. He was determined because he had to do it. So determination could be a term here, or willpower, strong mind. All these words could go with this passage. I'm tired asking the answer for the last one. Sorry. Fifth one. No, the one before that. No, we'll come to that. Do you think the driver could have saved more petrol? If so, yeah, he should have got the engine serviced on time. Yeah, no, not that. How many liters of petrol was consumed by the car in the total journey? You got the answer? No. What? Sorry? No, I don't have the answer. What's your equation? We also have another question, no? Last class, that time, some t square by. We have one more question. I don't know where I have the question, but. It's not here. No, yeah, this, yeah, I have the question. This one last Sunday or Monday, I think this session, this revision program, we did not see the final answer to this question, right? At t minutes past 2 p.m. No, suddenly I remember about this. So at t minutes past 2 p.m., the time needed by the, I think we constructed the equation. Yeah, what's the, so I'll continue from there. What's the equation we constructed? T square? T square plus 4t is equal to 70. No, the first line I want before simplifying. T plus t square by 4 minus 3 is equal to 60, correct? Remember this? So t plus t square by 4, you can take the minus 3 to that side to bring 60 here is equal to 0. So t plus t square by 4 minus 63 is equal to 0, correct? So we have 4t plus t square minus 252 is equal to 0, correct? Oh, you went wrong? Who solved this one? Yeah, tell me. You got that? Very good. 14, huh? Oh, very good. Okay. So the equation is t squared plus 4t minus 252 is equal to 0. You use the quadratic formula, you split the middle term. Yeah, tell me.
Minus 2, minus 14 and 18. 14 minus
14 and 18. 180 plus 72. Oh, correct. 18 and 14, correct. So t square plus 18t minus 14t minus 252 is equal to 0. So t into t is equal to 14 or t is equal to minus 18. Very good. So t, the question is to find t. T is 14. T minutes past 2 p.m. and 3 minutes less than t square by 4. If you add these two, it will be equal to 60. Recall. This is the answer. Take down, complete this answer. You got it already, Lakshmi? This one? You got it already. Very good. You got the same answer? Very good. Very good.
Another question.
Sorry,
Another question. 12th question.
the same.
Two questions.
Oh, what is that other question?
1, 5.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Is it over? So this one I explained. Last session I explained this. We constructed the first line, meaning the equation we constructed. We did not solve it. So the value of t is 14. So you can check it now. At 14 minutes past 2 p.m. Okay, the time. So if it's 14 minutes past 2 p.m., how many minutes is required by the minutes hand to show 3? 46 minutes. If it is 14 minutes past 2, the time is 2:14. So 60 minus 14 is 46. So that means the minute hand needs 46 minutes more to show 3 p.m. And see that 46 minutes t square. T square is 196 by 4 minus 3. So 4 is a 16, 9 minus 3, 46. T is 14 minutes. This is 46 minutes is equal to 60 minutes. What's another question?
1, 5. Question number 12.
One pipe can fill a tank. These two questions, I think I gave you the questions in the last class. We did not see the final answer. So now what we saw, t is equal to 14. That is the answer to one of the two questions. This is the other one. One pipe can fill a tank in x minus 2 hours, and the other pipe can empty the full tank in x plus 2 hours. So one pipe fills the tank while the other empties the tank. If the tank is empty and both the pipes are open together, the tank is completely filled in 24 hours. So that means the filling pipe works faster than the emptying pipe. The filling pipe works faster than the emptying pipe. That is why at a particular point the tank gets filled. Supposing the emptying pipe is working faster than the filling pipe. So the minute it gets filled, it's emptied. So it will never get filled, the tank. If the emptying pipe works faster than the filling pipe, the tank is empty. The tank is empty. Both the pipes are working now. The filling pipe and the emptying pipe. The filling pipe is open. That is water is flowing into the tank through the filling pipe. And the emptying pipe is also left open. So the water is getting emptied. Now take this situation where the emptying pipe works faster. That is, the emptying pipe throws more water than the filling pipe. So that means the water is filled and it's thrown away at a faster rate. So it will never get filled the tank. But here the emptying pipe is working slower than the filling pipe. So if like 1 liter is filled, only half a liter is going out. So slowly it's getting filled. It's getting filled, it's getting emptied, it's getting filled, it's getting emptied. But since the emptying pipe is working slower than the filling pipe, at a particular point, the tank is filled. And from there on, it will always be full. The emptying pipe will empty, but it's getting filled also. Okay, so one pipe can fill in the filling pipe. Okay, it can fill it in x minus 2 hours. And the other pipe, the emptying pipe, can empty the full tank in x plus 2 hours. If the tank is empty, now the situation is the tank is empty and both the pipes are open together. The tank is empty. Now both the pipes are open together. The tank is completely filled in 24 hours. Find the time taken by the second pipe to empty the tank. Yeah. Did you think about this? Have you started working? Did you finish this? No. Okay, we do it now. This question I gave you in the last class, but was not answered. That's what we're seeing now. Okay, so if you can do a piece of work in 6 hours. Okay, so you can finish a piece of work in 6 hours. That means every hour you're completing 1/6 of the work. You're dividing the entire work into 6 equal portions. 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6. Okay, so you're dividing the whole task into 6 equal portions and you're going to complete 1/6 of the work every hour. 1/6 of the work in the first hour, 1/6 of the work in the second hour, 1/6 of the work in the third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, and sixth hour. So like this, you finish the full work. If you can finish a piece of work in 10 days, that means you divide the work into 10 equal portions and you complete 1/10 of the work every day. If you can finish a piece of, see, the assumption is your efficiency is the same every day. It's not that today you're lazy and you're sleeping the whole day, you're not working, and tomorrow you're overactive and you're doing more work. It's not like that. The assumption is you work, your efficiency is the same every day. That's the assumption. The efficiency is the same. Every day you do the same amount of work. Okay, so if you can finish a piece of work in 10 days, that means you divide the work into 10 equal portions and you finish 1/10 of the work every day. Today, 1/10 of the work. Tomorrow, 1/10. Third day, 1/10. Next day, 1/10. Like this till the 10th day. So when you add everything, you'll get 10/10, which is 1. So 1 meaning the work is done. 100% means full. So like in fraction, 1 means full. 100% is completely done. As a percentage, 100%. As a fraction, 1. 1 means the entire work is done. So now how do you construct the equation here? At the end of the class, I'll start portion. Okay, so the first pipe, okay, we'll call it the first pipe. The first pipe needs X minus 2 hours to fill the tank. Okay, one pipe can fill the tank in X minus 2 hours. And the other pipe can empty the full tank in X plus 2 hours. So if the filling pipe can fill the tank, empty tank in X minus 2 hours, in 1 hour, what work is done? 1/X minus 2. See, if you can finish the work in 10 days, in 1 day, 1/10 of the work you finish. So the reciprocal of the time taken is the work done in unit time. The reciprocal of the time taken, 10 means 1/10. The reciprocal of the time taken is the fraction of the work done in unit time. Unit time meaning 10 days, no? So 1/10 of the work every day. 10 hours means 1/10 of the work every hour. Correct? 10 minutes, meaning 1/10 of the work every minute. The reciprocal of the total time taken is the fraction of the work completed in unit time. So if I need 20 hours to read a book, that means if I need 20 hours to read a book, that means every hour I finish reading 120. That portion of the book, that fraction of the book I complete reading in 1 hour. So the reciprocal of the time taken is the work done in unit time. So if the first pipe can fill, the tank is empty. Okay, and only you see, I have to talk so much. Please listen carefully. It's not that I can put it, like in short, but I'm just talking blah, blah, blah. No. Now see, the tank is empty. Imagine the tank is empty. Only the first pipe is let open. The emptying pipe is closed. Only the filling pipe, the first pipe is open. In that case, the first pipe fills the tank in X minus 2 hours. That means in 1 hour, it would have filled 1 by X minus 2, that fraction of the tank. Okay, the first pipe, the emptying pipe is closed. Only the first pipe, the filling pipe is open. The tank is empty. Then the first pipe can fill the empty tank in X minus 2 hours, which means the reciprocal of that 1 by X minus 2. That fraction of the work is completed by the first pipe in 1 hour. In 1 hour, the first pipe completes 1 by X minus 2. This part of this fraction of the work. Now coming to the second pipe. Now the first pipe is not open, it's closed. The tank is, the first pipe is closed, but the tank is full. The first pipe is closed, but the tank is full of water. If the tank is empty, what will it empty? It's already empty, no? So the tank is full. And the emptying pipe is let open. In the first case, the tank was empty and the first pipe was open. Then it needs X minus 2 hours to fill the tank. The second one is the tank is full of water. The first pipe is closed. It's not filling. Only the emptying pipe is let open. Then the emptying pipe can discharge the entire water in X plus 2 hours. It needs more time. It needs more time to empty, less time to fill, more time to empty. So the emptying pipe is slower than the filling pipe. So that means in 1 hour, how much does it empty? 1 by X plus 2. This fraction of the tank is emptied in 1 hour. Now, if the tank is empty and both the pipes are open together, the tank is completely filled in 24 hours. The tank is completely filled in 24 hours. That means in 1 hour, how much is filled? 1 by 24. When both the pipes work together, why, Nandini? You're listening? Yeah. If both the pipes are open together, the tank is filled in 24 hours. That means when they're working together, in 24 hours, the tank is filled. That means in 1 hour, 1 by 24 of the tank is filled. In 1 hour, 1 by 24, that fraction of the tank is filled. Okay, so how much is the first pipe fill in 1 hour? This fraction. Shreyas, please look at the board. Please look at the board, I said. Yeah, the first pipe. What is the work done by the first pipe in 1 hour? 1 by X minus 2. That's a fraction. That's a fraction. This fraction of the tank is filled in 1 hour. Now the emptying pipe. What fraction does it empty in 1 hour? 1 by X plus 2. This fraction it empties in 1 hour. So that means I should subtract. No. What is filled minus what is emptied. I can't add. They're opposite actions. Same actions I can add. One pipe is filling, the other pipe is also filling, I'll add. They're doing the same work. They're doing opposite work. One is filling, the other is emptying. So you should subtract because you understand that? So this is 1 by X minus 2. This is the fraction of the tank filled in 1 hour. And this is the fraction of the tank emptied in 1 hour. So, but ultimately, net, it's filled only. How much is filled in 1 hour? 1 by 24. This is equal to 1 by 24. Why equal to 1 by 24? Listen again. This is the fraction of the work done by the first pipe in 1 hour. This is the fraction of the work done postally. This is the fraction of the work done by the first pipe in 1 hour. This is the fraction of the work done by the second pipe in 1 hour. This is the fraction of the work done by both the pipes in 1 hour. This is the fraction of the work done by both the pipes, because when they work together, they need 1 day. When they work together, they need 24 hours to fill the tank. That means in 1 hour, 1 by 24 of the tank is filled. So this is together. So together now we are putting it together. This one so much minus this one is equal to 1 by 24. When they work together, this is the fraction of the tank filled, which is equal to 1 by 24. We'll have to solve this equation and find the value of. So you can just work it from this one. We'll do it again maybe another day. If I again say today, if you don't understand, if you have not understood well, maybe you can remind me, I'll tell you another day. Yeah. Priyasha and Rajarajeshwari. Priyasha and Rajarajeshwari. Understood, Priyasha?
Yes, ma'am.
Rajarajeshwari.
Yes, ma'am.
I called out earlier, there was no response.
Ma'am, I couldn't turn on my mic, ma'am, so I responded through chat, ma'am.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Okay, fine. All right, so we'll just, nobody has come, so we'll just go on for another 15 minutes. Yeah, this is from Amrita Vidyalay's school exam paper. Try this. First, tell me from which chapter this is taken, or which chapters. Okay, good. So on till 495 children. Is, let me write it again, sorry. The mean of the observations, the mean of the observations, 425, 430, 435, so on up to 495 is, yeah, there are 4 options, but I'm not giving you them. Yes, do this quickly. Let's see who's the first to answer. The mean of these observations is, No, this is for raw data, no? So you don't have to use that formula. Simply, how do you find mean for raw data? Sum of all the observations by number of observations. Yeah. Mean is equal to sum of all the observations by the number of observations.
$460, ma'am.
How much? 460, yeah?
460.
460, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. 460.
Share a picture. No, what's answer? No. Louder. 13. The mean is 13. Priyasha, what is the sum of all observations?
15.
So I think it's better you take a picture and share the answer with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Done, Priyasha? Very good. All right. Priyasha, what would you do if it went up to 995? What if it went up to 995? No, what if it went up to 995? 995. What would you do if it went up to 995? Difficult, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So we'll see the method which you can always apply. Here you've just found some of the numbers like this by adding all the numbers. Just see if this will be, good for all the situations. So solution, see here. This is an AP, 425, 430, 435, so on up to 495 is an AP. Is an arithmetic, the numbers are an arithmetic progression. Is an AP with A equal to 425, common difference equal to 5, and AN equal to 495. So now using AN, we'll find the number of terms. A plus N minus 1 into D is equal to 495. A is 425 plus N minus 1 into 5 is equal to 495. Then what do you do? n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 495 minus 425. N minus 1 into 5 is equal to 70. N minus 1 is equal to 70 by 5, 14. N is equal to 15. So there are 15 terms in the sequence. So even if it went up to 1095 also, you can find it using this method. But you should not count 425, 430, 435, 440. Here it is easy, so you will count. But it may not always be easy. So you have to use this method. You have to make use of AP. So this is statistics and AP. Statistics and AP, arithmetic progressions. This is statistics and arithmetic progressions. So there are 15 terms. So even if the AP went up to 995 or beyond that, you can still find the number of terms. N is 15. Now use the SN formula to find the sum of all these terms. Okay, so what is Sn? How do you find Sn? Sn is equal to n by 2 of a plus l, correct? So how many terms? 15 terms. S15 is equal to 15 by 2 of 425 plus 495. 425 plus 495. All right. So 15 by 2 into 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 9, 20. Am I right? 15 into 460. So it will be 4,600 plus 2,000. Is it 6,100? Correct, no? 4,600 plus 2,300 is 6,900. All right, so this is the. So even if there were 100 terms, you can find the sum like this. You cannot really add 425 plus 430 plus 435 if there are 100 terms. So this is the sum of all the terms. Now mean is equal to sum of all the observations by the number of observations. All right, so 6,900 divided by 15, because we found n earlier, 15. All right, which is equal to, I don't know. Okay, yeah, 460. Somebody got it, 460. So Priyasha, your answer is right. But just incorporate this method of finding mean. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Please take down this, children. Another question from the same paper. What happened? 460. Subbalakshmi finished writing? What's the other formula to find Sn, Subbalakshmi? Very good. You also know this formula, right? N by 2 of a plus l. First term plus the last term. Because we know the first term and the last term. Okay, the next question. I can't draw a perfect circle, children, but I'll just manage to draw. So you can see a right triangle. ABC is a right triangle, right angle at B. And the legs are given to you. AB is 12 centimeters, BC is 5 centimeters. So you need to find what is that in circle. The circle there is the in circle. You need to find the radius of the in circle. You need to find the radius of the in circle or the in radius. You have to find the in radius or the radius of the in circle. We have done this in the class. Since it's time, I'll just tell you this. Now, I'll just mark off this point as P and this one as Q. You can prove that OPBQ is a square. You can prove that OPBQ is a square. All right, because radius tangent perpendicular to each other. Okay, OP is a radius, AB is a tangent. The sides of the triangle are tangential to the circle. The sides, the three sides AB, BC, and AC are tangential, meaning they act as tangents to the circle. So we have this theorem from circles, right? Radius and tangent at the point of contact are perpendicular to each other. So that way we have this is 90 because OP is the radius, AB is the tangent, 90 degrees. P is the point of contact. Similarly, Q is the point of contact of the radius and the tangent. All right. So this is 90. This is already 90 because it's a right triangle. This one is 90 because radius perpendicular to tangent. This one is also 90 for the same reason. And in a quadrilateral, the sum of the four angles is 360. So 3 are 90. So the fourth one also has to be 90. 3 angles are 90. So the fourth one will also be 90 to satisfy the angle sum property. This is 90 because radius perpendicular to tangent. Radius perpendicular to tangent. This is already 90 because it's a right triangle. And this one is 90 degrees by the angle sum property. So OPBQ is a rectangle because every corner is a right angle. It's a rectangle. Every corner is a right angle. It's not a square. It's a rectangle. It's not a square. It's a rectangle. And how do you prove that a rectangle is a square? If adjacent sides are equal. If adjacent sides are equal, the rectangle is a square. How are the adjacent sides equal? See, OP and OQ, they are adjacent sides. OP and OQ are adjacent sides. OP and OQ are adjacent sides and they are equal because the radius, no. Or you can say BQ is equal to BP. BQ is equal to BP because tangents from an external point B to the circle are equal. BP is equal to BQ because tangents from an external point B to the circle are equal. So adjacent sides are equal. Or you can even say OP is equal to OQ, radius. So in a rectangle, when adjacent sides are equal, it's a square. In a rectangle, why is it a rectangle? Because every corner is a right angle, so it's a rectangle. And how does a rectangle, when can a rectangle be called a square? When adjacent sides are equal. Okay, so OP is equal to OQ, radius, or BQ is equal to BP. Tangents from the same external point to the circle are equal. So this one is a square. Now all sides are equal. Because it's a square, all sides are equal. So this is also R, this is also R. Correct? BP and BQ are units. All the sides are equal to R. Now, if this one is R, how much is the rest of it? 12 minus R. This one is 12 minus R. Then how much is this one? Let me call this R. How much is this? 12 minus R. Then if this is R, how much is the rest of it? 5 minus R. Then how much is this one? 5 minus R. Because CQ and CR are tangents from the same external point of the circle. So they're equal. Similarly, AP and AR are tangents from the same external point of the circle. They're equal. Now, what is the length of the hypotenuse? 13. By Pythagoras theorem, 13. 13. By Pythagoras theorem, the length of the hypotenuse is 13. So 12 minus R plus 5 minus R is equal to 13. So 17 minus 2R is equal to 13. So 2R is equal to 4. R is equal to 2. So the radius of the in circle or the in radius is 2 centimeters. Commonly asked question, very simple, and we have done it in the class. I should say that, no? Yeah, and this was asked in their question paper. Amrita Vidyalaya. You did it correctly? விட்டுட்டீங்களா option? All right. Yeah, please take down this one. Priyasha, if it's getting late for the both of you, take a screenshot and complete it. Priyasha and Rajeshwari, take a screenshot and complete this.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. All right, both of you. That's it for today's meeting. Thank you. You may leave the call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you.